Okay, so the toxicity in the villa on Love Island, Australia, episode number 12 is at an all-time high. We got a lot of mixed messages going on, a confrontation that happens. One couple is in trouble with a budding new romance, and we have a huge instigator in the villa. Hey, you guys, welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. Got another recap for you guys. Love Island, Australia, Season 4, Episode number 12. And without further ado, let's talk about what went down in Spain in this episode. Okay, so we're coming off the speed dating from the two new bombshells, Vaku and Phoebe H. And of course, they were put on blast at the last cocktail party. So we had this whole crazy truth or dare game with the two new bombshells. We saw Phoebe collapsing to the ground because she saw Mitchell with his shirt open and his pants open as Phoebe H was about to kiss him from neck to waist. And then we can't forget about the three-way kiss that has happened. So yeah, it's a hot mess. And the thing is that make this so worse for Phoebe is because Mitchell have been telling her so many different things as if they were a solid couple and as if they were going to have life outside of the villa. So much so that, I mean, they were coming to her as if I thought the girl had passed out. It was just that bad. But she asked herself, am I being dumb? Am I being stupid? And his behavior, because of the fact that it's different if she knew what he was up to, but he's saying one thing and acting one way, which is what Austin was saying in the beach hut, versus being something different. Now, the interesting thing about all of this is that instead of Mitchell going to console and figure out if Phoebe was okay, he and Callum go over to the teepee and was sitting over there laughing like nothing ever happened. I was shocked. And I know that even the commentators like, don't go to the teepee, go find Phoebe. However, check out Callum's rationale on Mitchell.
Phoebe thinks I might be a bad influence on him, but I'm just bringing the best out of Mitchie boy. He's here to have fun. He's not here to make babies. Do you know what I mean?
Callum, Mitchell is in a coupling with Phoebe. He has had multiple conversations with Phoebe telling her that she's that girl. Now, the thing is that what was interesting is when Austin tried to talk to them and call them out, they actually thought all that was funny. That girl is collapsing on the floor and you think it's hilarious? Yeah. Anywho, the girls were like, okay, I gotta go and have a conversation. And I was wondering what Phoebe was gonna have to say. Check it out.
So we were just up there talking and we just decided to play truth or dare. And my idea was for her to undo my pants.
Yeah, and he even said, oh, it got heated and that's what happened. And she was like, seriously, is that what you're saying to me? It made her feel like a effing mug, her walking up there seeing the other Phoebe unbuckling his pants and, you know, laughing, just pretty much making her feel sick. And she was like, what if you came up there and saw a guy undoing my dress and licking my stomach? And he was like, yeah, I would be spewing. And, you know, she went on talking about, I think you call him an effing punk, which is an effing D move. And I would never tolerate a guy treating me like that. She was pissed, as she should be. Now, he said that he effed up is really out of his character for him at the moment. As I am so into you, I honestly don't know why. I just thought it'll be a little bit of fun. It doesn't mean anything and there's no excuse. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry because I know you don't want to hear that. And she was like, I don't think you're sorry though. Ooh, yikes. So there's one other person, Callum. Because remember that three-way kiss he had with Vaku and Phoebe H? Well, guess who don't know about that? Layla. So, of course, Phoebe is going to, you know, get her girl up to speed because she was in the bathroom all of this time when all that was going on. And so Phoebe let her in on that whole bizarre twist of a truth or dare. And yeah, she was shocked as well. And this is her thoughts about it too.
Asking for it if you're going to play truth or dare, especially in a place like this villa. with the newest bombshells. Like literally Dumb and Dumber.
Well, while she was saying that, her partner Callum was having a conversation with Vaku. And yeah, at this point, he's talking about how he's open and how he's interested in getting to know Vaku, because Vaku is really landing on thick. She really wants some Callum. She wants to swirl him up really bad, which is, I'm using that term because that's what she said before coming in the villa. So the thing is that he's in a coupling, but I don't think he see his coupling as being as strong. Check it out.
I feel like I can still love Layla or like Layla a lot, but still tune at the birds. I'm not married to Layla.
So yeah, he wants both. He wants to be able to have Layla and to also explore other options.
Healthy competition across the birds. That's what they need. The whole point of the...
So, of course, once Phoebe broke the news to Layla about what happened, she went in guns blazing to confront Callum in the bedroom. And she was like, what the F happened? Just talk to me. I want to know everything. And yeah, she was fired up. And she was like, you know what? Don't you think it's a bit stupid? What happened? He then goes on to tell her about the three-way kiss he had with Vaku, Phoebe H, apologizing for his actions and saying how he regrets it fully. But he also begins to defend the fact that the three-way kiss was what it was instead of a one-on-one smooch. It was like he said, kissing just two of us. At least a three-way kiss is better. And she's like, come on, you got to do better than that. I mean, he's talking about a one-way kiss would be a lot more serious versus, you know, this whole truth or dare where three of them are kissing. And she was like, are you serious? She laughed it off. But she asked to know, you know, do you really want to get to know these ladies? Now, he lies. He says no, even though he's been telling them girls, yes. You told me you want to invest, and I want to invest too. And I mean that. I mean what I said. I want to put more eggs in you. And yeah, this is a mess because Layla went on to say he did accept his apology. He was so cute, but let me let you hear for yourself.
He was so cute when he said sorry and like...
Layla, really? And she even asked herself, is she being stupid for trusting someone when they say something? Am I that naive? And then she say, well, maybe I am. Check out what she had to say.
Am I stupid for trusting someone when they say something? Like, am I that naive? Maybe I am. I don't know.
You know the answer to that question, Layla. However, she decided to confront the new girls and find out what's going on. So she pretty much say, oh, I think you're nice girls, and it's a shame you came in late and we're all coupled up, but let me put you on notice. Don't mess with my man. And you can tell by these two ladies' faces are like, whatever, girl. Because they're here for a purpose, to shake up the villa and to steal one of the guys. Unfortunately, Layla is thinking that she has Callum 100% in the bucket, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. So now, speaking of Dumb and Dumber, we have them talking to the new girls, and they're talking about how, oh, we want to get to know you and we're still open. And I think at one point Callum actually said that Layla was on the back burner. Yeah. I wonder if she ever hears that, or her family, because, you know, we got that particular part of the season that comes up when the families and everybody hear and talk to the cast members about what they didn't see. What happens when Layla hears what Callum had to say? That's even if they get that far down the season. But he comes in all cozy up with Layla, and she's not having it. And then he's giving her the side eye. She should be giving you the side eye. Now it's time to have a conversation once again with these two, Phoebe and Mitchell. And he's still trying to convince her that nothing is going on and that they're good. And I don't want to get to know the new girls, when he is lying to her and he is lying to himself. She wanted to know what happened with that conversation. So she brings in Phoebe H because she said there's always one side in the truth. Well, I don't know if they got a little bit of clarity because it sounded confusing when she said, oh, well, yeah, he didn't say too much, but okay. That was a mess. Anyway, we do have this whole setup by Jessica, who put Vakul and Callum in a little private situation together so they can get to know her, because Vakul, for whatever reason, wants to get to know Callum. Do you want the same thing that Layla's going through? Okay. Anywho. Then there's another situation going on with this budding romance that's happening where Phoebe H makes a move on Jordan. So, of course, after ruffling some feathers with the other Islanders, she reveals she actually got her eye on Stella's partner, Jordan. And she wastes no time in letting him know. And she was like, you were always my number one. Then I got to know Mitchell, and that caused a bit of drama. I just want to be with someone who wants to be with me. Now, Jordan replies, I'm not going to close myself off to just Stella. I'm going to get to know you. I think it's fair on the both of us. You're an attractive girl. And from our conversations, I do like your personality. And that said, I am your top one. Yikes. So, yeah, it's messy. And she was like, even last night, she wished that she could cuddle with him. And as for, Jordan, he said that things are going well with Stella, but he's up Schitt's Creek. And he got to figure out what to do. Yeah, you do. So they have this whole pucker up type of challenge where you have to guess who kissed you, because they put a blindfold on you and then they spin the wheel. So Callum was the host. And he thought that he wanted to be a little devilish and shake things up by matching people that was going to cause problems, especially for the OG girls, like Vakul kissing both Mitchell and him, which of course were going to set off Layla and Phoebe. And then of course Phoebe, it was like, dude, you know what you're doing. And of course, the girls knew what was up because they were excited about the fact that he put all that in motion. Now, what was interesting is what Mitchell had to say.
Yeah, the kiss with new Phoebe. I did say it was rubbish, but I knew OG Phoebe was listening. So I said, yeah, it was rubbish, but, it's good.
Wow. All I can say is, wow, Mitchell. Yeah, you put on a front just to cover up your true feelings, which set off a lot of the girls in the villa, with both Callum and Mitchell doing all of this episode. Well, another thing that set 3 of the girls off is how Layla was dealing with Callum. They did not like the fact that she pretty much gave him a pass on all of his behavior this episode. Check it out.
If I keep hearing them, I'm getting more confused and I just need to listen to my gut and my heart.
You let him off as easily as you did last night. You're going to look like a fucking idiot. There's no way around it.
It's hard. So this is what I mean. I don't know.
It's over them disrespecting both of you.
Thing is, I think it's just harder when
Layla, honey, Callum said that you were on the back burner. And as for Mitchell is sending a ton of mixed messages to his girl as well. It's a hot mess, and I feel bad for them. But if they keep going back to this, then, as they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Seriously. So hopefully there's a shakeup, maybe bring in some more men. Casa Amor is coming. And do you think it's bad now? Just wait till Casa Amor and we'll really see what happens with Mitchell and especially Callum. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think about the energy in the villa right now with both Mitchell and Callum? It's a hot mess. The bombshells are here, and I only think it's going to get worse. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel to receive all updates. And please don't forget to like and share. We'll see you next time. Bye.